how to do this. Okay.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday morning in Seattle. Garbage pickup in the wealthy Laurelhurst neighborhood. Seattle is in the midst of a garbage crisis. The city has run out of room for garbage in its landfills, but the garbage keeps coming.
Hi, can I add just one more? Oh, sure you can.
Seattle is one of hundreds of cities nationwide whose residents and businesses are producing more garbage than the city can handle. The average American household generates a ton of garbage per year, more than any other people on Earth.
Like, for instance, look at this guy coming out with sheetrock. Turn around, see?
It's not only the quantity of garbage that's causing trouble in Seattle, but the content of that garbage. Motor oil, for instance, is known to leach into the soil at garbage dumps.
This is not supposed to be thrown away.
And packaging items like styrofoam are not biodegradable. They take up precious space in the dump for hundreds of years. Truckloads like this from all over town are unloaded at a central location called a transfer station. As are furniture, lighting fixtures, televisions, household chemicals, and everything else individuals have brought over to throw away themselves. A total of 5,000 tons of refuse a day, 1 million tons a year, are delivered here to a county dump, but it's running out of room. Seattle has already run out of space in its landfills.
Complete the extensive planning required to redesign Seattle's waste management system. The solid waste utility undertook 4 planning processes, simultaneously looking at curbside recycling, garbage collection contracts, rate structure, and comprehensive design. As a result, a 20-year solid waste management plan was developed. In the spring of 1987, the solid waste utility asked potential contractors to present plans for a citywide curbside recycling program. 2 local firms were selected, and collection began in February of 1988. Contractors collect from single-family through fourplex residents using 2 methods. In the north end of the city, Recycle America collects weekly from 3 stackable bins, 1 for newspaper, 1 for mixed paper, and 1 for glass, tin, aluminum, and PET plastic containers. Recycle Seattle collects in the south end of the city. Here, residents commingle their recyclables in a 90-gallon wheeled toter, and material is collected monthly by a packer truck. Customer surveys show that both systems are popular. Resident participation in the curbside collection program is found. The yard waste programs are a critical part of the city's 60% recycling goal. In 1988, the solid waste utility also developed and implemented new garbage collection contracts. Here, the utility switched from backyard to curbside garbage collection. This switch saves substantial amounts of money, which helped fund new recycling programs. In addition, the solid waste utility improved on its contracts by making the payments partially dependent on tonnage. The result, as recycling has increased, the city has saved money on garbage collection. Another future challenge is rates. The public's enthusiasm for recycling is in great part related to their willingness to do more in return for smaller garbage bills or stable rates. Holding the lid on costs will be important.
The city operates 2 transfer stations where you can take garbage, recyclables, yard waste, and other materials for disposal. Contact us by phone or email and check our website for details.
The solid waste utility oversees the actual collection of garbage, but just as important is our innovative recycling program. Widely acknowledged as the premier recycling program in the nation, 82% of eligible households participate in curbside recycling. Glass, metals, paper, and yard waste constitute nearly 70% of the volume in our landfills. The recycling of these materials greatly reduces the amount of trash a household generates. The amount of garbage needed to go to landfills has dropped 24% since the onset of Seattle's program.